Hello, hello. Hey, how you doing? This is John, and welcome to John's Long Box. I got a new camera, and while things do look a little bit more clear, it's not as clear as I would like. I was hoping to be able to show this board a little bit better, but win or lose, this is the last time I'm gonna play this particular Final Girl. Uh, excuse me, as I'm getting tired of it, and I want to try another game. So, how's it going, everybody? This is John. Welcome to John's Long Box. My hand solo is me playing board games, usually solo games. This is a solo only board game called Final Girl. I absolutely love this game. It's a horror game, and this scenario is I'm going to be Barbara. Okay, Barbara, and Barbara is a I don't know, hanging out in Africa or whatever, and there's the sacred groves. So there's this sacred holy land that tourists keep going to and messing up, and the gods have had enough, and they're gonna they empowered a local shaman to become Inkanyamba, and this is me. I'm Barbara, and we're gonna battle it out. The only way for me to win is to kill Inkanyamba. It happened once when I was playing Adelaide, and I'm determined to get a win as Barbara. So I'm just setting up the game. I thought I'd try out this new camera. The new camera does look a little bit more sharp, but this wire is for the camera. But it's uh, but it's not as sharp as I would like. Right. The problem is this little map board is so tiny. It's so tiny. I mean, it's great for the one person playing, see up close. Uh, you know what? Let's try this. Let's try this. Let's try this. Is that better? Is that better, anybody? Just now I have a camera like right in my face. Game time, Caleb. Is this better, Caleb? Or should I put the camera the way it was? Or how about this? This isn't gonna work. Driving everybody crazy with my unprofessionalism. That isn't gonna work either. All right. I do whatever I do, it's not gonna work. So I might as well put the camera back here, and then now, of course, this is the worst. Maybe I'll just delete this and start all over again. Just delete and start all over again. All right, so we're back to where we started from. All right, I'm just setting up the game. These are the item cards. I put four. I put four in each of these brown spots. That was a horrible shuffle. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. The items can make or break a game. 1, 2, 3, 4. Put the item cards up here. This is the setup. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 random setups. The only time I won, I thought the setup was pretty easy. All right, so this is the setup card. So I just follow this card. I start over here at the exit. We got one person over here in the Sacred Groves. We got 6 people right in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got one person over here on the rocks, one person over here, one person over here, and Inkanyamba over there. So that's that taken care of. Now I will shuffle the. How you doing? Does anybody want to join me? Anybody want to join me? This is the link if you want to pop in and talk, hang out and talk. Caleb, how does everything sound? How does everything look? Does it look better than the last couple of times? Just that this game is just so tiny. You know, I mean, well, the game is huge, but all the pieces are tiny because only one person needs access to it, you know, and then everything gets put away. So I'm going to put this game away. I cleared out my back room and I got to organize it. I just got piles and piles of disorganized games that I just want to organize. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We only get 10 tarot cards. This is the finale. We get 3 choices of the finale. So I'm just going to randomly pick that one. We flip that over when there's no tarot cards left. And then these are the dark power cards. There's 4 of these. I'm going to put that there. Oh, this should have been there. And I think that's everything to start the game. So I'm gonna start. I'll hide that comment. And so I'll start with a sip of coffee. How's everybody doing? It snowed here in New York. Yeah. All right. All right. So let's start the game. So as always, I'm going to start with a focus. So this is me just trying to calm myself down. All right. All right, Barbara, you could do this. You got to rescue people. They may be stupid, but they don't know. They're just tourists. So because I don't know if you can see this token, but I'm right here. So that I'm in the white zone. So I get 2 dice. I get 1 success and I could discard this. I could discard 2 cards to turn it to a success. So I'm going to discard short rest and weak attack because I don't need them yet. So I get 2 successes. 2 successes. My horror goes down by 1, and I get 2 time. So that was nice. But I used up 3 cards. I will focus again because I want to get into the green zone where I get 3 dice. I don't want to discard anything else. I get no successes, so I lose 2 times. So it's a net of one less horror. All right, so now I will walk. Okay, I am going to walk. I get one success, so I can move one space, and I burn one time. All right, and my last card is I'm going to walk again. I get one success, so I'm going to go one space and one time. All right, now I have 4 time to purchase cards. I'm going to get. I'll take 2 sprints. That's all I'm going to take is 2 sprints. That's pretty risky. These cards come back, and all I have is 2 sprints next turn. So I want to try to rescue as many people as I can, and I could do that by just whipping through the board. That's what I'm hoping to do. Now, unfortunately, Inkanyamba gets to go. So the first thing is I have to read his powers over it. If his personal horror is at 1 or 2, increase the horror by 1. Then he targets somebody in his spot and kills them, but there's nobody in his spot. So good. I knew that was going to happen just from playing this game a few times. Then I reveal a terror card. He's coming, and there's nothing we can do. So here, this is the card. It's the title. He's coming, and there's nothing we can do. And we just go down the rules. If there's no victims on the board, which there are, so we go to the next one. Increase the horror by 1. So horror goes from 3 to 4. Then he's going to target the closest victim, move towards them, which he can do, and then kill him. So the first death has occurred. Boom. This is his Deadpool. His bloodlust goes up by 1. Okay, now increase the God's wrath by the number of people in victims in sacred spaces. There's 1, 2. So this goes up by 2. We don't do what it says yet until it tells us to unleash the God's wrath. We're just building up the God's wrath. Now it's the upkeep phase. Oh, where's the rule book? Okay. So we just follow these little rules right here. We just keep following them. The upkeep phase. Okay, there was a panic phase, but there was nobody in his spot. And so now it's me. I just have these 2 cards. So the first card I'm going to play is Sprint. I'm in the white zone, so I get 2 dice. And unbelievable. There's nothing I could do. I got 2 completely blank spots. So move 1 space, take a damage, lose 2 time, and then end my turn. That's what I'm going to do. I take 1 damage. So running in the darkness with somebody, I trip and fall. I lose 2 time, but then it says an X. That means my turn ends no matter what. So now I purchase cards. I have 4 points of cards. So I'm going to take 2 guard cards. That's 4. And then I get all my 0-point cards back. Then I replace that. Now he goes. Okay, so Caleb says spooky. Yeah, this game is rough. So now, I don't know if you could see, but the killer is right here, 1 space away from me with a victim, but also equidistant from this, but he's also equidistant to this. So the rules say he goes to where the most victims are. Well, depending on the situation. So now he goes. So the first thing, if his terror is at 1 or 2, increase. Okay, so increase. Then he kills somebody in his spot. There's nobody in his spot, so we do the next terror card. The next terror card says, the fickleness of the gods. Place this card next to the Divine Wraith card. At the end of the upkeep phase, make a horror roll. Okay, at the end of the upkeep phase. You may spend 3 time during the action phase to discard this card. Okay, so I'm going to put this here because this doesn't kick in yet till the upkeep phase. So we got it pretty, I don't know, I never want to say we got it pretty easy. All right, so now I have all these cards. I'm going to play focus, try to calm myself down. Breathe, breathe, Barbara. Breathe, Barbara. 2 successes. My horror goes down by 1, and I lose 2. I gain 2 time. That was the best result. Usually the best result is 2 successes. Even if you roll 6 dice, the best result is 2 successes because, it's just the more dice you have, the more chance you get of getting 2 successes. So my horror is at 3. I want to get to the green, so I have 3 dice. I'm going to focus again. I will discard short rest and weak attack to turn it into 1 success, but I lose 1 time. So far I've gained 1 time. Okay, I focused twice. I reduced the horror by 2, and I gained 1 time. So I'm going to consider that a success. So now I'm going to sprint. Okay, sprint. Unbelievable. 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 2 whiffs. So I will move 1 space. This guy comes with me. I take another damage for running in the dark. I lose 2 time, and that's the end of my turn. Now, I'm going to spend 3 time. 1, 2, 3 to discard that card. And I have 2. I have 2 currency. So for 2 currency, I will buy an atonement card. That's I pray and get forgiveness. I'm at 0. Reset that. Now Inkanyamba goes. Inkanyamba. Inkanyamba. That's how I'm going to say it. Okay. Oh, and now these cards go back. Okay, so first thing we do, his wrath is at 3, so we ignore that. Then he targets somebody in his space and attacks them. There's nobody in his space. All right. No one will notice if I break off one of these pretty branches. So I walked everybody over to the sacred groves, to the sacred shrine, and one of these 2 idiots starts messing with the fauna there, the flora there. Increase the god's wrath by the number of victims at secret spaces. So this goes up 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I unleash horror. So it's over here. It's at 2 horror. So my horror goes down to 4. Place 2 new victims at the Holy Grove. So 2 more victims show up over here. So these 2 idiots, they wandered in and started breaking up stuff. Unbelievable. All victims adjacent to the Holy Groves move there. So this guy moves over there. So there's all right. At least nobody died. At least nobody died. But the buildup is happening. The buildup is happening. So I have all these cards. Oh, and then these cards. No. These cards don't come back. All right. So now, first thing I'm going to do is atone. I'm sorry, these people don't know any better. I'm going to atone. I get 2 dice, 1 success. Decrease his wrath or their wrath by 1. I will. In the god's wrath. I'm praying to the gods, not him. So that goes over there. Okay. This next thing I'm going to do is walk. We're not going to sprint. I learned my lesson. Every time I run, I get hurt. 1 success. Move up to 1 space. So we're all here. Okay, but I lose a time. Why is that good? Because all of these people are now followers. All of these people are now followers. If I can move 2 spaces, 1, 2, these guys all escape. These guys all escape. And I have 2 guard cards. So I feel like, and odds are if he moves, he's going to come here because either he doesn't move or he targets the final girl or he targets a victim. Either way, he's going to come there because that's the most victims. And so if he moves, he's coming here. Unless one of these cards say go to a holy's place. That's something I didn't think about. So I will walk. We're trying to hoard all of these people. All of these people. We're going to, okay, no. 1 success. Move one space and burn a time. So we come up here. Everybody. So I'm hoping next round I could save all of these people. Okay, so I have 4. I have 2 guard cards. I'm going to buy 2 sprint cards. All right. These cards come back into my hand, and then these cards go back there. I reset that. Now he goes. Okay. His wrath is already above 2. He targets somebody in a space and then kills. And then we do a terror card. Okay. The Wrath of Death. Unleash his wrath. His wrath, the horror goes up. Increase his wrath equal to my current health. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it goes from 3 to 8. That is not good. Then he's going to target the closest victims and move there. Now 1, 2, 1, 2. Now these are equidistant away, but these are more plentiful. So he's coming here. 1, 2. Okay. He has a movement rate of 2, and he's going to stab and do 1 damage. Now he's targeting a victim, not me, but still I'm a hero, so I'm going to guard. So I'm going to play a guard card. I get 1 success. Reduce damage by 2. Well, he only does 1 damage, so I successfully block him. And I don't lose any time. So that's great. That's great. Barbara is doing a hell of a job. A hell of a job, Barbara. And now I just angered the game, so now it'll come at me. So with that, I will take a sip of some, can you see this? Some serious gourmet shit. Coffee. It's my favorite mug. It's my favorite mug. How you doing? Again, if anybody's new, did I just freeze this? My computer's acted all crazy. All right. So what am I going to do? So I will focus and focus. Okay. I'm not going to spend any cards. I'm just gonna take. I don't know what's going on. Not too pleased with the way this laptop's been working. I hope people could see. This is an invite for anybody who wants to join me. And now I will add the camera again. I don't know what's going on. I'm getting annoyed. How's that? Caleb, it was freezing for a moment, but it's good now. Okay. All right. So I think what I got to do is I got to get a longer camera, a longer stand to. All right. All right. That's what I got to figure out something to do. I just got to get the camera closer. All right. So I'm going to do a weak attack since we're in the same spot. All right. I'm going to do a weak attack. I get 1 success and I could discard 2 cards. I don't want to discard any cards. So I do 1 damage to him, 1 damage to myself. Important thing is I lose no time. I'll play a focus. Should have did a focus before I attacked him, but okay. I get a total whiff, so I lose 2 time, and I'm going to sprint. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Okay. Sprint. I get nothing, so I can move up to 1 space for a damage. So I'll move here. I'll take everybody with me. I lose 2 time, and then I have to stop. But everybody escapes. So this guy will go here. I don't know if you can see, but there's little spaces on the card. Every time I cover them with the meeple, I get a reward. This is my horror goes down by 1. This is I gain 2 time. This one is I heal, so I get a hit point back. This one is move 1 space, so I will move away. This one is take any top item card. So we'll take this item card. Oh, cool, I get a whip. If you damage an enemy with the whip, you may move them 1 space. Cool, that goes in my hand. So cool. Barbara can whip him. Now, all of these, I'm gonna put these over here to show that I saved them. I get to flip it over. For each additional victim saved, I get a time. So I get 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I get 4 times. So I'm up to 7. Not bad. All right. So, but I can't do anything because my time is over, but I get 7 currency. All right. So I will buy. What do I have in my hand? I have a guard card. So I will buy retaliate. I have 3 more. And I'll get distraction. Oh, what? Okay, I'll take distraction. All right, so reset that. Now Inkanyamba goes. All right, Inkanyamba goes. So his horror, he targets somebody in a space and kills them, and we go right to terror card. He's coming, and there's nothing we can do about it. If there are no victims on the board, discard and draw the next terror card. Otherwise, increase the terror by 1, so it goes from 3 to 4. He's going to target the nearest meeple, move towards them, and kill them. So he kills that guy, and his bloodlust goes up. And that's that. So he killed 2, but I saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I saved 9. So I can't complain. How's it going, Caleb? Can you follow along this story? Does it make sense? Looks like you're the only person watching. I was up to 15, but then it froze and nobody came back. All right. So I will play a distraction. 2 dice. Okay, so the horror goes down, but I lose 4 time because I got no successes. All right. That sucks. And I will do nothing else just because I have 2. All right, so I have 2. What can I do with 2? I will take an atonement card, and that brings me to 0. And now reset. He goes. His personal horror doesn't increase. He targets somebody in the space, kills them, and then we do a terror card. Wrath of Blood. Unleash his personal wrath. So with his personal wrath, he heals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So he's back to normal. Horror goes up. He's going to target me or a victim who's ever closer. So 1, 2, 1, 2. So he's going to come to me, and he's going to attack me. He's going to attack me. So he moves 3, so that's fine. And increase. Okay. So okay. All right. I'm still at the top. I'm still at the top. So now he attacks me. He's going to attack me no matter what. So I will play Retaliate. I get 2 dice for Retaliate. And I get a total whiff. I hate to do this, but I will short rest and atonement to get 1 success. Reduce damage from attack by 2, so he doesn't hurt me, and I do 1 damage to him. All right. All right. So there's that. All right. Now increase his wrath equal to his bloodlust level, which is 3. So I increase this to 10. All right. So he's really pissed. Then he's going to target victims. So he's going to leave me, and he's going to kill one of these guys, and his bloodlust goes up. And because of that, I got to unleash the wrath of the gods, which decrease the time. This is just a miserable turn. Miserable turn. So now the gods are tripping me up. I only have 2 time left. I only have 2 time left. What do I want to get for 2? For 2, I'm gonna get an atonement. I gotta get that wrath. I gotta get the wrath down. So now these cards go back. I take these 2 cards, 2 walks, short rest, distraction, sprint, focus, weak attack, focus, and guard. All right. So now it is my turn. What do I want to do? First thing I'm going to do is atonement. Atonement. I can only do unbelievable. I'll discard 2 walk cards for 1 success. No, who cares? Who cares? I'm not discarding anything. So the horror level goes up, and I lose 2 times. So it's down to 4. Praying never gets you anywhere. Praying never gets you anywhere. So I'm going to sprint. Every time I sprint, every time I sprint, it just messes up. All right, so I'm just going to take a damage, lose 2 time. All right. I will now walk. Got to be careful. Oh, unbelievable. I'm going to take a damage. I'm at 0 time, but I get into that spot. Now I want to walk again. Oh my God. Walking in this game is killing me. 2 successes. I can move 2 spaces. So that's good. So 1, 2, these 2 get rescued. All right. So I rescue 2 more. So I have 2 time, and there's nobody left for Inkanyamba to kill. That's good because I lock him at at that level. All right. All right. And I have a guard card in case he comes after me, which is good because I only have 2 hit points left. Now I have 2 cards. I have 2 points to deal with. So I'll buy another guard, and that's that. These cards come back to me. These cards get distributed throughout the game. So now he goes. He targets people in a space, and then we do a terror card. Fickle Temper. Make a horror roll. 2 dice. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. He's going to kill me if I don't get a success. So I will discard 2 focus cards to get a success. 1 success. Choose Divine Wraith or his Wraith to decrease by 1. So his Wraith is decreased by 1. Then he's going to target victims. If there's no victims, target the final guard instead. So now he's going to come to me, and he's going to attack me. All right. So I will guard against his attack. I reduce his damage. So there. So now this is just him fighting now. This is just me and him fighting. So now it is my turn. Okay, I will do a weak attack because that's all I can do. And if I do attack him, I can move him 1 space. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right, so a weak attack. I failed. And it's the end of my turn. All right, so I get 2 cards. I get 2 currency to buy cards with. Oh, man. Oh, this just sucks. So I'll get an atonement card. All right, I get these back and these. This is rough. So now, his dark power is unleashed. Dark lightning. Whenever Inkanyamba kills a victim, kill a second victim of the same or an adjacent space. Oh man! So he gets to. Good thing that power is now because there's no victim. So he gets to kill, and then lightning strikes and kills somebody else. All right. So now, where am I? Or he goes, right? He goes. So he's going to target me. He's going to do 2 damage to me, but I will block him. Now I get 2 dice, but because I'm on that, I get an additional dice for adrenaline. Oh, this goes here. All right. So let's see. I get 3 dice. All right, 1 success. That's all I needed was 1 success. Reduce all damage by 2. So that blocks that. All right, now a terror. This is where I die. Punishments of the gods. Unleash the wrath. I lose 4 times. That brings me to 2. Okay. Unleash again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh my God. Then he attacks me. Oh, what am I rolling dice for? There's nothing I could do. So now he hits me for 2 damage. Okay. See this? If I flip this over and there's no hit points left, I die. And I die. He got me. I managed to do 1 damage to him, but he healed himself. That's the end of the game. I died. So I'm going to put this game away. I'm kind of tired of Final Girl. I got to do some stuff. I'll be live at 7 o'clock with Sinopia Studios, and then at 8:30 I'll be at the 4th Age, which RJ. All right, see you. I should be playing this wearing a hockey mask. Yeah, that's funny. I should. All right. See you. See you guys.